August is National Pedestrian Safety Month, and officials say safety is in the hands of both drivers and pedestrians.
Dallas Ontiveros joins us now live with tips. Good morning, Dallas.
Hey, Kelly and Christine, you're in the back seat right now. We are driving the streets of Oahu, and here joining us on Take Two, we have Lance Ray with Walkwise. Good morning.
Good morning, Dallas. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for just letting us borrow your car for this moment. But, you know, Pedestrian Safety Month is for the month of August, and right now we're going to learn about how to be more safe on our roads, whether you are behind the wheel or out on the street. So I'm going to go ahead and give you, just hold on to the mic just for right now. I'm going to turn off the hazards.
Perfect. So universal seatbelt law, of course, requires all front and back seat passengers to wear their seatbelts. You know, with Walkwise, why most people think that we're always talking about pedestrian safety from the pedestrian's perspective, but we also have a program called DriveWise Hawaii, which is about to educate the driver on driver awareness of pedestrians. So really, the first thing you can do to make our street safe is be a good driver, you know, and that means put on your seatbelt, put away your cell phone. You know, your handheld electronic device is illegal in the state of Hawaii to operate. But there's a lot of things that we do as drivers that are legal, but equally as distracting. You know, eating food in the car. You know, sometimes women are putting on makeup.
Texting and driving.
You know, just the actual fact of just daydreaming. You know, if you make a left turn here onto Pensacola.
Okay. Now, I want to ask you, you know, with school back in session, our streets are just getting more busier. You're seeing kids walk down, you know, going back to school, walking home from school. You see people getting out of work, going to work. Why are there so many accidents here in Oahu?
It's a really good question. You know, it's not just here in Oahu. You know, we've seen an increase in pedestrian fatalities or pedestrian crashes, as I like to say it, across the entire United States. The number one reason is just inattentive behavior, but we're also just seeing more and more bigger vehicles on the roadways. You know, we have just more people out there. You know, and in Hawaii, we encourage people to be healthy and walk outside. That's why you see more interaction between vehicles and pedestrians.
Now, I'm just asking some open questions right here because you just got my mind thinking. Of course, pedestrians always have the right of way. And, you know, it is a driver's responsibility to be aware at all times. However, is there something different that pedestrians can do to avoid an accident or being in a dangerous situation, whether it be a pedestrian or a cyclist?
Well, the reality is, you know, pedestrian doesn't always have the right of way, but when they're in a crosswalk, of course, you know, there's this assumption that they're going to be completely safe. The minute they put their foot from the beginning of the crosswalk to the end, they're going to be safe. But the reality, as pedestrians or as drivers, we need to be aware that that's what pedestrians think. You know, the minute they get the foot in the crosswalk, they think they're safe all the way across. So, for instance, when we turn onto King Street here, we'll see some mid-block crosswalks, you know, where there is no light there, you know, and maybe we'll be able to stop the vehicle for a pedestrian to cross the street. But as a driver, we have to remember that we're only in charge of our lane of traffic. Here you see 5 lanes of traffic over here, right? If I stop for a pedestrian, I'm only stopping for my lane, not for the other 4 lanes. So we have to make sure that pedestrians understand that they need to look lane by lane, and as a driver, too, we need to be aware of the traffic situation around us, you know, to make sure drivers around us know that I'm stopping for a pedestrian. Are you, you know, as well?
I have one last question before we wrap things up right here. What about our roadways? I mean, it's one thing to drive safe, but if our roads aren't built safe, whether there's a bunch of potholes or a big trash or just leftover junk that could cause an accident, is that something that we could look at too?
We could, you know, and the best thing we can do is let's follow the speed limit, first of all, not be in a rush, you know, as we're driving across our roadways. You know, we can't guarantee the roadway is always going to be perfect. You know, as a driver, let's follow the speed limit, let's pay attention. And again, like I said, let's not eat in the car. Our primary focus in the car is to drive from point A to point B and be safe, you know, not to eat food, not to gossip, not to listen to music.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Lance Ray, for just giving that info so far. And you know what? Lance is going to be still hanging out with us for the second half hour of Take Two, talking about Pedestrian Safety Month for the month of August. Sending it back to you, Kelly and Christine, with more.
Thanks so much, Dallas. And good that he at least didn't take his eyes off the road.
Yes, be safe out there, you guys.
All right, coming